Hello, welcome to Clutch My Pearls, the podcast where I, Emily, learn all about the smut that my friends are reading. As always, I'm joined with Vanessa and Barbara.
Hi.
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 Vanessa, you nervous? You haven't done one in a while.
I know, like
It's
a
been
month.
so long.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to read so many books while you guys were gone too, and I only read one.
No,
This
just
is it.
TikToking.
This is the one book that you read while
Yeah.
we were gone?
Wow.
Damn. All right. This must be a special one.
This is our Halloween episode.
Oh, yeah, spooky.
Happy Halloween. Halloweeny.
Are you guys like super into Halloween?
Yeah.
I mean, yes and no. Like, I
In
like
what
decorating
way?
for any
Yeah.
holiday. This year we're having a Halloween party, which will be fun. It will have happened by now. So we're like, oh my God, it was so much fun.
I watched a scary movie every night since October 1st.
Okay, so yes is what I'm
So
hearing.
yeah, you're super into
You're
Halloween.
decorating. You're having a party. You're medium.
I'm a holiday
you know.
girl.
Yeah.
I'm not at all. I
Ah.
don't like scary things.
No.
We don't. We turn our light off and say, "Don't knock on our door. It scares the dog." Like,
Oh, my God.
yep.
I put a bowl. I'll set up like a little table with candy and shit.
Yeah.
Because I don't like answering the door that many times.
Yeah. No, that's a lot.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll sit outside and be like, oh, cute. But I don't know. Well,
What do you got for us?
What do you got for us?
Threatening us all day.
yeah. What were we told to bring?
I blocked it out because she's so nasty.
I said pea pads and a stuffed animal.
Oh,
Yeah, a stuffed animal because it would be scary.
Ooh.
But wet.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Do we get to know the title?
What order are you going to do it in? We won't know anything.
You'll know the title.
Oh,
I
shit.
will.
Mm-hmm.
Is
I
it the
will?
Bible?
Oh.
Some scary stuff in there.
It's called The Butcher and the Blackbird.
Oh my God. This is such a hugely popular Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so excited. We have had requests from
Yes.
people going like, you should do this one. Are you going to do this one? Like
Kimberly-
we've gotten emails. We've gotten comments. It's
Yeah.
like, it's so popular.
Is it scary? Is it a masked guy?
I mean,
No.
butcher. I almost said bitcher.
I love it.
Kimberly.
Yeah.
It's like Kimberly Addiction.
Yeah.
Kim's book addiction.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was the one that was like, you have to read this book.
Ooh.
It
And
was
this
on
is
the
okay.
rec list. Yeah. But there's
I've
definitely
heard
been some other people that have been
such
tagging
good things
us
about
and
it.
stuff. Yeah.
I'll have to delete it off maybe I'll read this for the podcast.
It's actually the author, it's an indie release, so
Okay.
self-published, but they
Ooh.
Love
just
it.
sold the movie rights.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Are they going to have to cut a lot of stuff out to make it movie appropriate?
I don't
What movie is like, we can't show
I mean,
that?
a lot of
like,
the stuff we read is porn.
So
I don't know. I haven't been to the movies in a long time.
there's a Pisces moon. Emily thinks I'm yelling at her.
I
I'm just
do.
yelling. I'm not aiming at you.
I'm just going to.
Oh my God.
Let's not think about how we love each other. Vanessa, horrify us. Go.
Okay, so it's by Brynne Weaver, and it came out in August 2023.
Okay.
360 pages.
Nice.
I've already read this book before, and I think I bought it. But I had bought the second book, like a pre-sale, and it had come out. It just like popped in my Kindle, and I was like, oh shit, it's been so long since I've read Butcher and the Blackbird. I have to reread it before I read book 2. So I was like, I'm gonna do it for the show.
So you read it right when it came out.
No, I read it in February, and I finished it on Valentine's Day.
oh my God, how romantic.
I know.
Valentine's Day Massacre.
Yes.
Ooh, is there more in the series to come, or is it like a
Yes. There's already a book 2 for sure. And it's about the main character's brother and the main character's best friend.
Okay. All right, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Synopsis
I'll read you.
us.
Every serial killer needs a friend.
All right.
Every game must have a winner. And when a chance encounter sparks an unlikely bond between rival murderers Sloane and Rowan.
Rival murderers.
Oh my God, I can kill better than you can.
Anything you can do, I can do better and bloodier.
Bloody.
I feel like Emily's gonna like this just because it's
true crime.
so murdery.
Maybe this will be the first YouTube. You can't get any money from ads because of like violence and stuff. That could be fun.
Not just
Instead
for
of just
sexual
all
nature.
Emily's nasty things that she says.
Sorry.
Okay. I don't even know where I left off. Sloane and Rowan.
Which one's which?
Sloane's the girl.
'Kay.
Rowan's the guy.
Sloane is such a
Yeah.
book girl name.
Yeah.
Like hot
It
girl name.
really is.
Yeah.
Throw in a glass. I really like Rowan.
Yeah. Spelled W-R-O...
R-O-W?
Ronan or Rowan?
R-O-W-A-N.
Yeah.
That's like
Rowan.
throwing a
Rowan.
glass, right?
And now that you're asking me, I'm suddenly like,
I think
is
it did have
yeah,
a
it is.
W. Yeah,
All
yeah.
of a sudden I was like, is it Ronan? It's not. It's Rowan.
Rowan.
Yeah.
Rowan.
Okay, the friendship... The two find something elusive, the friendship of like-minded pitch black soul. From small town West Virginia to upscale California, from downtown Boston to rural Texas, the two hunters collide in an annual game of blood and suffering, one that pits them against the most dangerous monsters in the country.
Okay,
Oh my
is this like
God.
Dexter? They kill bad people.
Ooh.
Okay, because you gotta still root for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which Vanessa would anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, but as their friendship develops into something more, the restless ghosts left in their wake are only a few steps behind, ready to claim more than just their newfound love. Can Rowan and Sloane dig them?
Barbara has a question. She has her hand up.
Hi, ghosts literally or ghosts like their past shit,
Yes.
their baggage?
Yes,
Oh.
past shit, no
Not
ghosts.
literal ghosts. I
No,
thought
no.
maybe for Halloween. Okay.
Yeah, not
All right.
not heavily Halloween.
Yeah, otherwise I'd have to say that's too scary. No more.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's gonna be scary. Okay.
Oh.
Sorry. Okay, where'd I leave off? Can Rowan and Sloane dig themselves out of a game of graves, or have they finally met their match? Butcher and Blackbird is the first book in the series.
Who's the butcher? Who's the blackbird?
She's the Blackbird, he's the Butcher.
Nice.
Yeah.
And in the future book, I know you haven't read it yet, are their siblings killers as well?
Yes, one of them.
Ooh.
Nice.
Is that
I'll
what
tell
that
you.
Beatles song Blackbird is about?
Mm-hmm.
That's actually why she's named Blackbird.
I'm so good
Singing
at this.
in the dead of night. That's
Yeah.
the screams in the middle of the night.
Stabbing in the
as they're
dead of night.
stabbing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Take these broken
Pages?
wings and learn to fly.
Oh,
Yeah.
360 pages, right?
Yes.
But they're like friends to rivals to they're murderers to friends to rivals to lovers to
more like strangers to rivals to friends to lovers.
Okay, I love it. We're taking a journey.
But rivals the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So kind of enemies.
Cat and mouse type stuff, or just like
Strangers to rivals to
strange?
I don't know,
and then
because if
know
they
that each other
find out, like,
exist.
what if they got hooked up on like a, they match on Tinder, and then all of a sudden they're like, they fuck, and then they're like, whoa, you kill people too? Oh my God, no, maybe not. That could be page like 18.
I feel
Or
like
it could
it's
be-
gonna be a, like they see you go. They're both hunting the same killer,
I
but bad
hope
guy.
that- I hope so. Yeah, that. Can
And then
make
it's like
sense.
she got here before I did, and then he's like rock hard, where he's like she did it, but
Do
I
they
didn't
dress
get
up?
Rock hard.
Does she wear a Blackbird costume?
Oh, a little
No.
mask with
No.
little
There's-
wings.
Ooh, or the little fascinator like we wore.
Yeah,
In the-
I look like a blackbird. Yeah.
Oh my God, Emily's a murderer. He doesn't wear like a butcher's apron situation.
No.
Kind of a letdown, I'm going to be honest. Okay, page 180.
69
I think it's 219.
out
He
of
goes-
380.
Damn.
Plot.
Vanessa's in though. You love this book?
It's so good.
Yeah.
That I think it is on that movie level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's funny. I'll get into the reviews, but it's not what I expected.
Yeah.
But I think that's why I ended up liking it so much. I feel like it's a perfect blend of like horror and a rom-com. Horse.
Horse.
As
Horse.
Diane would say, horror.
Horror. I like horror.
It's a whorehouse.
It's a horror.
A house of whores.
a horror.
It's a horror house.
I like a horror.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
horrible.
I had a question. I already forgot what it was because we were talking about whores.
I have a question.
Emily,
Why is the house vibrating?
there's a plane.
It's a truck.
It's a bird.
Oh, they're
It
leaving.
stopped. We fixed it. Okay, so no birds have run into the window yet, so that's that's working out for us. What were you saying? Something about them being in love?
Okay.
How does it start? Yeah.
It starts with Sloane stuck in a cage.
What?
She's been stuck in a cage for 3 days, and there's a dead guy right outside the cage, and he has the keys, and she can't reach it.
Is this a flashback or is this like current time
Mid-adventure.
Mid-adventure.
Is this the Saw movies?
Ooh,
I hate those
I
movies.
come in on my tricycle.
Oh yeah. Okay, I like these movies again, but I don't.
So literally, he explodes the body. It's been so long.
That sounds right.
It
That
explodes.
like-
oh, it's
Like
hot.
a whale
the
bloated.
gassing and stuff. And
yeah.
she's about to renounce her wicked ways when Rowan walks in.
Ooh, did he
Hey,
put her in the
girl.
cage?
No. So I think what happened was, well, okay.
What? Okay.
He thinks that she might be one of the guy's victims.
Oh.
But she's a little old, so obviously he's into kids.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Is that the guy who blew up like a whale?
Yes.
Did she kill him and then like fell and like got stuck in the
so
cage?
I think,
Oh no, my heels.
Yeah.
I think he uses the cage on his victims. And I think that she stabbed him in the neck and he pushed her into the cage and locked her, and then he fell backwards
and died.
And she hasn't been able to get the keys.
Shit.
That's why when I was a serial killer, I always went with those little darts that you just blow. And then like, who even knows where that came from? Not me.
Oh, you're like in the
'Cause then
bushes.
you don't have to get too far. Like you can stay far away, and then they can't push you into a cage. Right?
You see that thing where when you like, when people, you think that someone's going to come and get you. And so you hold a knife blade like this.
Okay.
You're supposed to like
Hold it back the other way.
hold it back the other way.
Yeah, I know this.
So that then when you stab, it's
the
like
blade
that.
is toward your elbow, so that you
Normally
have
you think
more
you're going to be like,
force.
I'm going to walk through the house. Like I'm going to, I only have my phone case, that I'm going to like stab, but you actually need to have it.
Yeah.
This YouTube video is never getting posted. No way.
Pro tip.
If you're watching this on YouTube,
But also if you're walking down like a dark, scary alley or something,
I don't do
one
that.
of these guys, Sloane and Rowan,
see
can't kill everyone.
Emily on a little tricycle.
Okay. So
So Rowan shows up and he's like, "Hey, girl,
yes.
where you been, Loca?"
Yeah, what are you up to, Chica?
He has an Irish accent and a scar on his lip.
Oh, like a
my
cleft palate?
God.
No, just like a scar like across the top.
River Phoenix, okay.
Okay, so Colin Farrell, he's Irish.
Ooh, yeah.
Also, I was thinking Paul Mescal.
Yeah, that could work.
Or that Aaron Johnson. What's that guy?
Oh, Aaron Johnson, the one who's
dating the
a woman who's like 9 times his
Yeah.
age, who
Yeah.
maybe got divorced. I think I saw something about that today, but I've been hearing like
He's on the market.
seeing stuff about how like,
Who
oh yeah,
is
maybe
he?
they're breaking up, and everyone's like, oh my God, he's
Pull
free.
out the tablet. You can Google him.
It doesn't matter.
I
to know? There's
did.
no
If
way
you
to
did
know.
want to pull up the tablet, I did include some fan art on the opening page.
Ooh.
But he introduces himself as the Boston Butcher or the ghost of the East Coast. But she's heard of him. These are
He's
names,
Irish. He's Irish. He's
Yeah,
Irish.
these names are names that the news has given him. She knows who he is, but she's like acting like she's never heard of him.
Like you're not infamous.
Is he
Yeah.
at all concerned about trying to remain low profile? Like, does he have a mask
she's
on,
in
or
a-
he's just
no.
like, "Hey, nice to meet you"?
She's in a cage.
Is it kind of where it's
so-
like, tell them I saved you?
what?
Leaves his
Like
calling
he's
card.
telling, he's like, hey, I'm this and I'm the Boston Butcher. He thinks she's a victim, so he's like, I'm the Boston Butcher. Get
he
out of
thinks
here.
she's too old. He's like, "What's going on?" So he figures he'll lower her defenses by going like, "I'm this guy."
I think he does know that she's a killer also. And so he's trying to
game
like
recognizes game.
yeah, drop your guard like I'm a serial killer too.
Don't worry, you're
Because
safe.
obviously he was casing this guy too, but
Casing the
she
joint.
got to him first.
Of course she did.
He pretends to leave and he's like, bye, nameless captive.
Does he do the like stomp footsteps and
basically.
Like he's
God.
going downstairs behind the sofa.
So
I don't know why I'm picturing Colin Farrell from The Gentleman, which you haven't seen, and I don't think you've seen
I don't
either.
think I've seen it either.
But oh my God, it does not fit. But it's all I can picture for some
Okay,
reason.
I'm
I'll
in.
take it.
I'm in.
Once
I'll
you see the
imagine
pictures,
it.
you will be upset, but I'm happy. Okay.
Okay. So she introduces herself as the Orb Weaver. She plucks out eyeballs.
Ooh,
And she also like
What does she do with them?
she
squishes him like a little grape.
I really don't remember what she does with the eyeballs, but she does
There's no way to know.
She uses the
just
body
flings 'em.
parts she like weaves a like web with fishing line, and it's to like mark, it's very intricate. It's like to mark the spots of like his victims to help the cops find them.
Sure.
I don't really know, but
She's
it's
into
just like
arts and crafts. Okay.
she is.
She's the weaver from Akatar. Got it.
yes.
I don't know what
Don't
that
worry
is.
about it.
Don't worry, just
Forget that.
do the Men in Black thing. Don't worry.
Blue.
He knows who she is. He's a big fan.
I've seen your work. Oh my God.
Well, yeah, she's all over the news, but everybody thinks that she's a man, and he's always thought that maybe she was a woman. But he immediately knows who he's like instantly like. in
Does
love
he
with her.
free her?
Yes.
Okay.
So he's like, I'm going to free you. He's like, let's burn this house down and we'll get some lunch because she's literally been in a cage for 3 days.
That's
She's
a good
hungry.
first date for 2 psychopaths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she goes and she takes a shower and she comes down and she's just wearing obviously like the killer's clothes.
Okay.
It's like a band shirt, but she's not wearing a bra and it's all he can think about.
Just tits under the
Just
shirt.
tits under the shirt.
Hell
just
yeah.
bouncing
Cool.
all over the place.
Just me and my
Swinging
jammies.
around.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's gorgeous. He's in love. She's got raven hair, hazel eyes, freckles. Yeah, not wearing a bra.
Kaya Gerber.
Sure.
Oh,
I
yeah.
looked at the
So
list
pretty.
and forgot everything I
Oh,
saw.
look at the picture.
Oh, let's see what the fan art is.
Zoe Saldana.
Oh.
Who's that?
She could be our new Zendaya. But, oh, okay. She looks like a Megan Fox type.
If you open it, it'll show.
She's spooky.
Just like swipe up.
Ew. Ugh, he's in a chef's outfit.
Yeah, he is actually a chef.
Okay. So he knows how to work with knives. Wow. Okay. All right. So she's got no bra on. He probably has no bra on either.
Yeah, no bra.
They're hanging out, having lunch. Is it
He
like
does
a...
kind of look like Austin Butler.
It's Austin Butler coated.
Yeah.
And a little bit of
I thought
Kylie.
you said Austin Powers. And I was...
Yeah, baby.
what?
I'm the Boston
And it's
Butcher.
Elizabeth Hurley. Okay, great.
Hell yeah. That's where we're at now.
Okay.
Okay,
So they're eating like a cheese plate.
No, they go to a barbecue joint.
Chili's.
And she orders ribs.
Yeah, yum.
And he's like, she gets ribs and I want to die. My cock strains against my zipper, watching her cheeks hollow as she's sucking on the ribs. Yeah. She calls him pretty boy, but all he hears is that she thinks he's good looking.
He is.
Yeah. He's really good looking. They talk about their kills, people that they've been after.
Just full
and
confessions.
The
full
waiter's like,
confessions.
full.
Yeah, full
What?
confessions. People that they were after that they had killed before or after.
Where it's like, you got him?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
but
page are we at on this?
like 2.
4.
Wow. What? This is just right away.
10.
Mid-adventure.
Mid-adventure, yeah. He says that he would lose to her 100 times now that he knows who she is.
He's in love.
Yeah. So he knows, like, this is like totally black cat, golden retriever personalities. And he immediately knows that if he doesn't do something to like get her interest, that she's going to leave and he's never going to see her again.
Yeah, because cats, you can't really convince them. You got to like trick them into, for sure.
Yeah.
So he kind of like dangles a carrot in front of her and he tells
literally at lunch.
Yeah.
He whips it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. He tells her about some murders that have happened on the West Coast and like Oregon. They happen in national parks. There's not been a lot of like a news coverage on it.
True epidemic there. Yeah.
So he was just saying, like, I heard there's a serial killer. We should drum up like a friendly competition, go out there, see who can find out who it is, and then whoever gets there first gets the kill and gets the claim.
Oh.
So it's kind of like
I
a fun little game. Yeah,
He's like, do you want to be like pen pals?
Yeah.
She's waiting. So they go home. She lives in North Carolina and he lives in Boston. So they've been texting and waiting on like information from his brother.
Is it dual POV?
Yes.
What's her thought on him? Like, he's obsessed with her. Is she just like, he's cool, he's hot?
I think she definitely thinks he's good looking, but she is obviously
Not
she's
into commitment.
She's really private, obviously, because she's a serial killer.
She's Black Cat.
Yes. But
Same.
also
She's never been able to talk about this with anyone, probably.
Exactly.
Yeah, so she's like,
And
holy shit, this is amazing.
She's afraid of ruining that dynamic.
Yeah.
So she wants to be friends because she needs
He knows
him.
my secret and I can trust him.
Yeah.
Secret.
Yeah. It's really cute. So she's waiting on the text for him for the game. She's
It's go
definitely antsy. It's so funny because she's literally talking to her best friend Lark, who's like a singer. Like she's kind of famous, and she's literally
Taylor.
like talking to her on her earpods, and she's like killing some guy.
Aww.
And then she gets a text message from his brother texts both of them in a group chat an address. And then they both fly out there.
I love games.
It's so fun. So she literally just stuffs this guy in the freezer because she got the text message. She's like, I'll deal with him later.
Does Lark know that she's a serial killer?
Yes.
Okay,
so they're all in on it.
Yeah, only because
She's like writing songs about it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you
Blackbird.
right now. she was really into art, and she got, they don't say what happened, but her art teacher did something to her and Lark. They don't say what, but she was like, it ruined art forever for me. And
so now she found a new way to express herself.
Well, I think she killed.
Yeah.
I think she killed him.
Well, yeah,
and
good. Glad he's dead.
I'm
Yeah, that
glad
was
your
kind
abuser's
of
dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was kind of the beginning for her.
Got you.
So Lark knows
The deal.
Yes, because she really didn't, not that she didn't care, but she really didn't care about herself when it was happening. But when she found out that he was doing whatever it was to Lark too, that's when she went into action. She was like, I have to protect her. So
Caring for others is her way of
her
nurturing
love
herself.
language.
Oh,
Barbara's the killer.
How would you feel if one of us was a killer?
I would love you.
I think if it was something where you were doing like a Dexter thing where you were like, I killed this pedophile, all that stuff, whatever, I'd be like, hell yeah.
Yeah. The justice
Would you be okay with that?
I support women's wrongs. Yeah. You don't even have to justify why you did it to someone. Just go like, oh, I killed someone, and be like, what do you need?
Yeah. Say
I'm
less.
a good friend.
Yeah. We grew up with Goodbye Earl, where we're like, hell yeah, fucking kill him.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay. So they get a group chat address. The brother apparently knows what's going on. He's like the behind the scenes.
So he has 2 brothers, and his older brother is Lachlan, who the second book is about.
Ooh, I like that name.
Yeah.
Is he techie? Is he the one how he found the address and stuff?
He's got a lot of insider information.
Is he taller?
Yes.
I knew it.
And bigger and stronger and all that stuff. He is actually a hitman.
Ooh.
I don't know who he works for, if it's like mafia
So he's
or
a good
what.
hitman because you don't even know who he works for. It could
Yeah.
be Emily on her little tricycle.
Well, they don't really say a lot about him other than just a couple of times that he's helping out and when they meet. But yeah, there's definitely going to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to
I'll tell you
picture
about
Theo
that,
James
but-
as that in The Gentleman.
Okay, fine. They get an address.
Okay,
They
so they
flee to Oregon.
So
it feels very Twilight-ish.
They're
They're
in-
running through the trees.
National
they're in
Park,
this like
Crater
little tiny town. They're staying at
Oh,
an
the Oregon
inn.
Trail.
Oh, yeah.
He shows up and she's in the lobby with like the inn's cat, and she's reading her Kindle. And he's like, please give me your Kindle. He was like, my TV's broken in my room and I need something. And she's like, no. And he's like, you just don't want me to see what you're reading. And she's like, I'm reading monster porn.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like fuck
And-
you. Reading is a solo activity.
She literally says, it's about a dragon man with 2 dicks and a forked tongue
Oh my God.
and a talented tail.
Is that
The Dragon's Bride,
Is
Katie
it Dragon's
Robert.
Bride?
Yes.
Oh my God.
One of
Patreon
our
episode. The
bonus
best.
Patreon episodes.
I literally read this
Yeah.
book, obviously, like 6 months ago.
Wow.
Don't remember that.
Oh my
Obviously,
God,
read Dragon's
that's
Bride
so funny. So
recently.
now you see it again, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, now I recognize it.
Wow. We manifested it.
Which
We're
is funny
witches.
because at the end of Icebreaker,
We talk about it.
the reverse Pretty Woman,
Yeah.
where the
Yeah.
escort teaches him how to have
I haven't read the
sex.
book, but I feel like I remember
Yeah.
a woman that is, yeah.
Every mention.
But we
is
talked
probably
about
something real.
Oh yeah, when Reckless, when we talked about the book that you did.
Yeah. And
Oh,
we realized
wow.
listeners who aren't patrons might not know what the hell we're talking about.
Wow. I manifested. And remember when we won the lottery? Manifesting? And wasn't that amazing?
That
How
felt
cool
so
that
good.
was?
Feel it?
Yes.
Okay.
Scrooge McDuck.
They get there and obviously they're supposed to do the research. She goes out one night and it's driving him crazy because he doesn't know where she is. She comes back
Yes, she does.
and
Yes,
their rooms are next door to each other.
Yeah, they are.
And he can hear her sit, like it's so close and bad insulation that he can hear her like sitting on the bed, and then he hears buzzing.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
Brush those teeth, girl.
He's like, what is happening over there? He puts his ear on the thing and he hears her say his name.
Yeah. Because she's fantasizing about ending his life.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then he's the
Romantically.
dragon. The lizard
Cut
boy.
that tail off. Does it grow back? Let's find out.
He literally is about to step away because he's like, I'm invading her privacy.
Oh.
But he hears somebody else in the wall. And it's somebody going like, ooh, yeah, baby. And it
In
sounds
the
like
wall?
they're jerking off.
So she's watching porn.
He gets the lamp and he is about to break down the wall.
He's gonna just
Somebody,
oh yeah.
somebody is in the wall watching her.
Ugh.
It's the guy that owns the hotel.
Ew, he's a
Icky.
pervert.
So
Time to die.
he's trying to explain himself.
You picked the wrong couple of people to. Okay.
He's trying to explain himself
not what you
because
think.
he looks like the one that's creeping on her, but she already knows. She knows that he's the killer. She knew he was watching her. It was a whole setup. And so she's basically saying, like, you ruined my trap.
Oh.
The guy in the wall is the person they're after.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Lachlan sent them
thought it was just
directly to the hotel.
And she figured it out and decided, I know how to lure him in.
Yes,
Get his
she-
brain misfiring.
she went on a date with him. That's where she was.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then she was like, you know what I love? Creepy wall shit.
Well,
Yeah.
no, she
No,
was
I
like,
know.
I'm going to go home. And she knew he was like peeping on.
So has Rowan already like ended him with a lamp?
No,
Okay.
he runs away.
Oh.
So there's something else. Every one of these games that they play is definitely a movie. So this is really reminding me of Psycho.
I'm like, what movie? Oh, I haven't seen it.
I was
Okay.
thinking No Country for Old Men when he hides the briefcase in the air vent at the shitty old motel.
No.
I don't know.
Okay, I was trying to find a random movie that had nothing to do with it, and I thought of True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis.
The
Yeah.
dance of
Nothing
Jamie Lee
to do
Curtis.
with any of it. But yeah, she's in the room. And
He's like, go slower. And he's using that like tape recorder with the voice. Okay.
okay.
No. So they chase him back to his house, which is behind the hotel, just like in Psycho.
Oh, up the hill.
Yeah.
He probably can't even run
sitting-
that fast because of his.
He's chasing after him. He gets in his car. Rowan jumps on the hood of his car.
Oh my God, I love it.
And it's about to crash into a tree. And she yells, tree. He rolls off.
spin move.
She goes running after the guy in the car. And
Yeah.
he grabs her by the neck.
not
Rowan
good.
grabs Sloane by the neck.
Oh.
And he says, mine. And tells her to
Which
stay.
one?
I
Her
know.
or the
It doesn't matter. The toes are going. He's
Okay.
crazy. I love it.
Okay, so he's bloody from the
like
He
from
probably
the
grabs her
crash.
by the neck and then
Grabs
goes really
her by the
close.
neck.
It's not like arm away. It's like
Yeah, he's in full rage mode. He has to kill him. He says mine, and then he beats him until there's nothing left. He's literally punching him in the
Disappears.
face so hard.
Yeah.
There's like nothing left.
yeah, I've done that.
Yeah. And he like stands up and realizes that he went full.
She
Psycho.
bummed.
Psycho.
Is she
Yeah.
bummed because
Shmee mode.
she wanted the eyeballs? Shmee mode.
And literally he stands up and he just whispers her name, and she's thinking about leaving, but she comes out and she goes to him and like helps him.
Deal
Bandage
with
up
it.
his little
Yes.
fingies and stuff.
Yes.
Aw.
Literally, he said,
Wait, why does he whisper her name?
He's
think-
shocked at what has just happened.
and he's scared that
That
she
he
might.
scared her.
And that she might not be there, and then he grabbed her, and so he was like,
So he's like,
He was in his
Yes.
eyes were like completely black, like a shark. Like
Yeah.
he was in
Yeah.
death mode.
his little shark
afraid
teeth.
he scared her away. This is in my soul. I'm feral at the core, but she's there. She said he looked like a knight on his knee, like he was about to swear an oath, and he called out my name like a prayer.
Oh my God,
I'm in.
crawl to me.
Oh my god!
This is why everyone says this book is
So
so good. I've heard nothing but like, if you read nothing else, read this book. Like,
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, so she says that she's gonna help him. She cleans up his wounds, and this is where he tells her that the first time he ever killed someone was him and Lachlan killed their dad, and then they flew
because he was like, you're on timeout. And they were like, I don't think so.
Yeah, boss baby.
Yeah. They flew from Ireland right after that and came
Are
to
they part
America.
of the Irish Mafia at all?
Maybe.
Maybe cousins. Who else do we
There's
know in the
no way
Irish
to know.
Mafia? Which one was it? All of them.
All of them.
Oh, the
Yeah.
one where they were
The
like in
cage?
Tahoe.
Oh yeah, that's the West Coast.
Why can I never remember the books that I do? Okay.
I can only remember your books apparently.
I believe you.
It's always
Remember where it's
Sweetest
like
Oblivion.
No, it's like the
Was it JT Geisinger?
No,
Brutal
she did.
Creatures?
No, I don't know. No,
I don't know.
It's the one where and he kept like bringing the doorbell and he bought the house next door.
Yeah. I remember this, and I can't remember the listeners.
Sweet Obsession?
Help us.
Is it one of the
No,
sweetest?
that was
Nico.
that wasn't sweet. Okay.
Anyways.
So he's like swearing his fealty and loyalty and
Okay, so time passes.
They don't kiss or anything?
No.
that was more intimate than a kiss.
Yeah.
There's
That's
blood
true.
everywhere.
Lark is trying to convince her to go to Boston and end her dry spell. She's like, just go. He likes you. You like him.
Yeah.
Like, you're both killers. But she's worried about ruining a friendship. He has a restaurant and she knows everything about it. She's read every single review. She's seen every single picture. She knows it backwards and forwards. She's even pulled like the blueprint plans.
She knows the HVAC system.
Yeah.
Where she's like, I could climb through that. I could get out of there.
Women get intel. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yep.
She
We got it.
goes in, but she bolts because she sees Lachlan. It's his birthday and all of his friends are there. And so it's really fucking awkward.
It's Lachlan's birthday or Rowan's birthday?
Lachlan's birthday.
Okay.
And so I don't know, it's kind of weird because like all their friends are there.
It's like a private party, but like not. And she's like, "Oh, I'm not ready for this level of. I'm
the
a black
restaurant's
cat. I have to flee."
open, but
Yeah.
it's
Big
just
private
kind of
table.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird because all of his friends are like they're having like a moment. He comes out of the kitchen, she's like trying to leave and Lachlan's like blocking the door. And she's like, I don't know what I'm doing here. I was just in town for work, but I have to go. I'm so sorry. And literally everybody's just like staring at them and she just leaves.
What's the name of his restaurant?
3 and Coach.
What?
It's what Lachlan says. It's what Lachlan says at the airport when he buys them tickets after they kill their dad. He says, I need 3 in Coach.
Back in.
Because they have another brother. His name's Fionn, but he's a doctor. And he
What?
Fionn?
Girl, just roll with it.
Irish.
They're Irish.
He's
I don't know how to do it.
He's a doctor
Irish.
and he lives in
Irish.
he's a doctor and he lives in Kansas.
Look, I can
That's
say it.
convenient.
I'm Irish.
So it's awkward.
She leaves. It's awkward.
She
okay.
barely responds to him for like a while.
Yeah.
He knows that he needs to do something, but he doesn't want to like scare her.
But really get her attention.
Yes. So he flies down to North Carolina. He finds some kid at a park, gives him $200 to deliver some food to her house. And it's basically just ingredients. And he calls her and they cook together over the phone.
God.
Cute.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. It's like horror, but also like rom-com. I'm like, oh.
Totally.
Har.
So they do this a couple of times. He tells her that he wishes that she would have stayed or at least called. I would have made time. You're my friend and someday might be my best friend.
You're my friend.
Let's be friends.
He's like, we are the same kind of darkness. Don't turn away.
Do they have matching friendship necklaces with like a little heart that says you're partners in crime? Hi, Emily.
Not me.
Wow, rub it in her face.
I know. Wow.
New York,
Cool.
Emily. Because you and I are right here.
I know.
Okay, fine.
We need one that goes 3.
We need to get those matching tattoos.
Ooh.
It would be my first tattoo.
Yay!
All right.
Okay. So they do this for a couple of days. And he goes home, but he doesn't read the last text message that she sent because he doesn't want to see it until he gets home.
He doesn't want it to be over.
Well, he doesn't trust himself to not just go to her house.
He can't restrain himself.
He
but
loves
she
her.
texts, I missed you today because he didn't show up. Okay, so they're having another game. I'm really feeling indifferent about telling you guys this part because it is such a
Are you
pivotal...
trying to
on
not
it?
tell us about bird words?
No.
thank
This
God.
is just such a big part of the book.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you. Okay. So it's another game. They're in LA.
LA. Okay.
Lachlan's like, here's your coordinates.
Yes.
It's Amazing Race style.
Basically, totally. So she's already there, boots on the ground, putting in the research.
Yep.
She's been hanging out at this bar, trying to get this guy's attention. She's finally like having like drinks with him and he's inviting her to dinner and Rowan shows up.
Cock block.
Hey, friend.
And he's like, that's exactly what he does. Hey, friend. And literally the guy, I think the guy's name is Thurston, like the killer guy.
The one that needs to die?
Thurston?
Yes.
Thurston.
Thurston.
Yeah.
Something,
that's a
I don't know.
red flag if I ever.
Isn't that the name of, that's like the name of some singer in some band that people,
Yeah, that's hitting something.
yeah. It's hitting something in
It's hitting something in my
2010.
brain.
Yeah.
Okay. So they go to dinner with the killer, but Rowan's only there because he's following Sloane around. He's cheating. He
Pumpkin eater.
Work smarter, not hard. What'd you say?
He's a little pumpkin eater. Cheater, pumpkin eater.
So they go to this guy's house, and she's trying. She doesn't realize that he's basically just following her around. He has absolutely no idea what is going on because he gets there and he is just eating and drinking the food that this guy is providing.
You're not supposed to.
Yeah, she's like,
Is he like a poison kind of guy?
the wine is definitely drugged.
Yeah, let's get this party going.
The meat is not
Human?
something that you can buy at the store.
It's eyeballs. It's humans.
Is it human?
Rump roast.
Someone's butt?
Body, yada, yada.
Yeah. Whose butt?
His last victim, maybe?
Is he own this restaurant?
No, it's at his house. They're like out at drinks, and she like
Come on over for some food.
Yeah, and that's
Rowan
how he
is a chef. So like he
He's
probably has tried all kinds
He
of stuff.
literally thinks it's the best thing he's ever eaten.
Well, that tracks.
Yeah.
He's like, this
fits.
is so unique.
But he doesn't realize that he's also drinking the wine, which is drugged, and he's telling Sloane how beautiful she is.
It's like no inhibitions, and he's just like,
Yes.
oh my God, I would crawl on my knees for
And
you.
she's like, shut up. Stop
She's like,
eating. Stop
"God."
drinking.
And he's like, my brothers think I'm stupid because I've taken up abstinence since I met you, and you're not even interested. He's just spilling all the beans, and then he passes out in the food.
Oh my God. Jeffrey Dahmer's in the kitchen like, y'all want seconds? You guys need
Ooh,
anything?
you liking that wine? Top it up.
literally had
Family's at a tricycle just riding behind the hallway.
It totally had Dahmer vibes, but it was also really giving me like Silence of the Lambs. He also had a lobotomized servant there, serving them food. Yeah.
Oh,
We're just going to hard right past that one. Okay.
this is why it's scary.
They're leaving, and he is eating ice cream.
Okay.
Okay, there's clearly so much more to that because she just looked at us like, you get it? We don't get it.
Is it-
Also, who's eating the ice cream?
The
They're leaving.
lobotomized guy.
Is he unconscious still?
No.
Rowan.
Oh, so he wakes up.
Good morning.
She wakes up and she kills Thurston.
Okay,
she does
he's
her
dead.
little spider web
Right.
thing.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So but the lobotomy person is just like
Hanging out eating ice
They're
cream.
in the kitchen eating ice cream with unusual ingredients.
What's the ice cream? Is it breast milk?
Semen.
Which
was
one?
right. Semen. Remember before we recorded, she was like, you thought Morning Glory Milking Farm had a lot of cum.
Oh, is that
Big
the cum?
milk.
Big milk is going to be, that's where it was. Okay.
Ew,
all right.
remember that scary movie we watched in the basement with Justin Long? You'll never see it. Don't see
Thank
it.
you.
Oh, Barbarian?
He's just not that into you.
Barbarian, and it was like that where there's like breast milk.
You should watch it, Barbara.
No, it's
No.
scary. She'll never go to Detroit.
They do have lots of basements.
It's not.
Oh, that's in Detroit.
Yeah, it's not like that. That's not what Detroit is like.
Okay.
Anyways. Ugh.
It had to be some kind of like salty sort of ice cream flavor. Salted caramel or something.
Would you be more open to eating semen ice cream or breast milk ice cream? Both harvested
Definitely breast
naturally.
milk. Definitely breast milk.
Yeah.
I don't want, whose semen is that? Get out of here.
That's true.
I saw some girl put
Breast
semen.
milk? I'm a girl's girl.
Hey,
Thanks. I
women
appreciate
supporting
it.
women.
She put it in nail polish.
Put nail polish in her ice cream?
Semen or breast milk?
Semen.
So
Does
that
it
it's
make your
like,
nails like really hard? Protein?
ooh,
I don't know.
just so that she's
Do-
like,
are they-
I'm wearing.
Carrying your love with
Do
me.
they just get like wiggly?
Oh, gross. God. I couldn't even.
Okay, what happens next? Do they also eat the ice cream?
Oh,
No, they don't eat the ice cream.
Yeah, they go to Baskin Robbins and
He
get the
passed
best ice
out,
cream,
yeah.
which is the mint with the shaved chocolate, not the chips.
So he feels like she owes him one.
He feels like she owes him one. He passed out.
Yeah, for not telling. Yeah,
Hey,
but
friend, I'm
he's a cheater, but he still feels a way, and so literally this is just a way to get her to go
He's
on a
being
date.
a pill.
He's just pushing
Yeah.
buttons.
And so he invites her to attend like a gala that he's winning an
I
award
love when
or
there's a
something
gala.
at.
There's always a gala, and I'm always
yeah.
like, ooh, something's going to happen. Because you never just have a gala and nothing happens.
Well, she thinks that tonight is the night.
He's gonna
And
kiss her
He set up another target.
for her.
for them.
together.
Yeah.
Lachlan did or he did?
He did. He was like, there's a guy here at the gala who
He sucks.
Yeah,
It's Aaron.
We should.
Aaron with his little
From
arm.
Icebreaker.
He's like, we should kill him. But she thought it was going to be a romantic night.
You're not saying that it can't just do, you do an activity together, you know? And
Yeah.
then you go bowling and then you go bowling.
Hey.
Okay, so
With eyeballs.
he kind of picks up on her disappointment. He's shocked, but he's also stoked.
He's like, oh, you thought this was a date, but
Yeah.
I didn't know. We can make it both.
What are we?
Yeah. They're about to finally kiss, but his phone rings. His restaurant just blew up. He has a new restaurant that he's opening.
His restaurant literally exploded, or his restaurant?
Exploded.
There's so many reservations.
No.
Okay.
It
You
literally-
have reservations.
No, it
I
blew
was
up.
like, it didn't really blow up.
No,
It's just like so popular.
I'm like,
It
we
blew
need
up.
you, chef.
Okay.
And she has to leave in the morning to go to Spain. So
Fuck.
yeah.
As one does.
I hate it when the gala and then you got to get to Spain.
Yeah.
So then they're having another game. This is totally in the middle of nowhere in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Literally decrepit house, some guy with a chainsaw. There's a woman screaming in the basement. She's naked.
Ugh.
They split up, which
But
you
no
don't,
semen yet, so
which you don't split up.
don't split up.
Never.
Rowan and Sloane split up.
Yes, to look for the guy. He finds her, kicks her in the face,
Ugh.
and she has like a huge boot print on
That's
her
not
face.
very nice.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
He throws her in the basement with the naked girl. And
Do they like split the clothes? Like
She does. She gives.
She's like, here's my little sweater. Put
she
it
gives
on.
her her flannel like button up.
girls.
True.
Sloane's arm is like dislocated at this point. So she's having a hard time like trying to escape because you have to
hurts.
go up to get out of the basement. Rowan shows up, rescues her, basically tells the girl just to hide because they don't have time to
Get
like,
out of the way.
Yeah, basically.
Shut up.
He's
Take your
like,
little flannel and be quiet.
Go over there.
she's injured, and he thought she was caught by him.
Ugh.
So it's definitely like
Emotional,
they are
like, oh my
full on making out. They're literally rubbing all over each other's
Does he fix
bodies.
her shoulder first?
He
Did
can't.
he already kill the guy?
No, they haven't. They don't
So
know.
they're like, let's fuck and then
well,
kill
no,
him.
it's more like, are you okay? And he's like checking.
They can't
her.
resist because it's frantic. Like, oh my God, I thought you were.
Yeah, they're literally almost about to fuck, and then the naked girl goes running across the lawn, and
She took the flannel off.
I think maybe she has the flannel on. She's like
taking it off.
Donald Duck.
waving it.
The guy's chasing her with the chainsaw.
Basically,
Basically, they're like, "Oh, we'll do this later."
all right.
Oh, right,
Rowan
we're here.
runs over there, and they kill him.
He's so fast.
The way that they kill this guy is so. So they
Was it with the chainsaw?
Yes, but they're about to kill him with the chainsaw. But she has this bright idea. They find his mom mummified
Oh, like
in
Psycho.
her bedroom,
Icky.
and then she gets the mom and lays it on top of him. And she's like talking with a mom voice, and he literally has a heart attack and dies. He's so scared.
Hell yeah. That's so fucking weird.
It's like a Muppet
What the
where
hell?
she's like,
She's just-
puts
she's
her
just-
hand
She's
up
just
and
holding it.
She's not even trying to kill him. She's just trying to like
Scare
ruin
him.
his life before it
Yeah.
ends. Like, I
I'm
love
so disappointed
women.
in you. They
I
were
love
never
women.
enough.
Rowan's like, let's
Exactly.
end him. And she's like, no. I'm going to haunt him into
Just
the
a
next
thing.
lifetime.
Hell yeah. Wow.
So he definitely needs to get her some help, but they can't go to a regular hospital. But they are so close to Kansas, which is where his brother lives. So they drive to Kansas.
Lachlan's in Kansas?
No, Fiona. He's a doctor.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So they go there. They fix
I
her
bet that's all
shoulder.
he does.
They go to Fiona's house. He bathes her, and
Rowan bathes her or the brother bathes her?
Rowan bathes her.
Or both the brothers.
Ooh.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Emily, she's into that. No, she does not. No.
this is where we're reading. So
Oh, I thought of you the other day. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay, blindside. I follow this TikTok account of this woman in Australia, Blue-Eyed Kayla Jade, who is a full-service sex worker.
Hell yeah.
And she got a request for a guy that was like, hey, me and my brother want to book you. And she posted a TikTok where she was like, I don't know if he means like we
Oh,
both want to
bio
use your
bros.
services in one night. Like it seems weird if both the brothers are there. And then I don't know what the deal is. So I guess I'm going to ask for like more, like, do you want
Yeah.
Both of you? And they were like, yeah, both of us. And then all the comments were like, okay, so book talk is here, right? Like all the book talk girlies are like, we're all here going like, no, yeah, that happens.
Oh, but okay.
So when they're in the car, she's not really wearing, she's wearing like just like a sports bra, and he can tell that her nipples are pierced. And so Emily likes that.
She's having a
He
reaction.
can tell that they're not only pierced, but there's a heart around the nipple so he can see, you know what I'm saying?
Like a tattoo?
No, it's like a bar. So it's like a bar with a heart around it.
Oh.
So it's a piercing that goes through the nipple with the bar, and then
You remember
it also is.
Janet
Jackson
with
had
the
the
sun?
sun? Yeah.
It's that but the heart.
I haven't seen that either. Is this another Drake's dick situation?
A Super
no,
Bowl.
the
Justin
iconic
I know.
Justin Timberlake piece of shit.
I know. I just haven't
but when
seen
their
it.
when their titty popped out, when he ripped her shirt off to pull her titty out,
It was
because he's an abuser that's been getting away with it for too long.
What about the tour?
it's gonna ruin the tour.
He's been getting too many passes for too long.
Okay, so wait, he
Anyways,
sees. Okay, yeah.
she had a piercing that was a sun with it.
Bar through it.
Do you think
Okay.
the other one was a moon?
I hope so.
Good for her.
Yeah.
So he bathes her. She's fucked up. She's got a boot bruise on her face. Her arm's in a sling. She's okay. But he's like bathing her, but he wants to know about the nipple piercing. She also has.
Hey, friend.
Yeah. Hey, you.
Well, she's naked in the bathtub. He's bathing
Yeah.
her, and
And she's high on pain meds. Like hell yeah.
she also has her clit pierced. She also
He's
has.
like, I gotta really get you clean.
yeah.
She also has her labia pierced on both sides.
Okay.
And then she also has a
Oh my
fourchette.
God. What's a fourchette?
Oh my god, I don't know if we want to know.
At the bottom.
So it's just all pierced up down there.
She's got like the female Jacob's ladder.
Yeah.
basically.
Damn girl.
So
Wow.
she's a black
he's
cat.
already
Northeast, south, and west.
where he wants to know about all of them and why she got them. So I started highlighting
Are we
on.
about to learn some anatomy and physiology?
Yeah, I was about to say, what the fuck is a fourchette?
It's the piercing at the bottom. It's like right above the butthole.
Above,
I was thinking,
or below?
Above the butthole, but below the entrance.
I was thinking it was like
To her
here's
core.
the entrance. I need.
Okay, so we've got all these piercings on the front, and then we've got butthole,
Here, I can
right?
use this.
When you say it's above the butthole, I'm picturing like a lower back piercing.
No.
Is it a
it's
bar or is
between
it a
the
hoop?
vagina and the butthole.
So below,
below.
in between.
Is
Yeah.
that the
We need
So
our
let's say
Barbies.
this is the vagina on YouTube.
This YouTube video is going to be just blacked
Using
out.
it. So there's a piercing here at the
Yeah.
top of the hood.
Two on the sides.
Two on the outer, and I don't know
The
female
lips.
anatomy. Okay, yeah,
Which ones?
right, the outside ones. Because I grew up in Texas, I don't know.
The
anything.
horse,
Just kidding.
the vertical lips.
Yeah, the ones that close up shop.
Are there horizontal lips? What are we doing?
No, I think because there's like there's an
inner or
outside
outer?
ones, and then there's like the
Outer.
inside.
Yeah.
Outer.
Outer labia. I didn't know if you were asking
the
about
labia
these
minora
lips
or maybe
or these lips.
And then down here, it's not at the bottom where the wiener goes in. It's between the butt. It's on that flap of skin where it's not anything. It's like a bar.
The wiener is going to be rubbing on top of it.
Okay, so it is like before, like
Yes.
it can touch. So it's the
it's like surrounding the well.
It's like the woman gooch.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a bar or is it a ring?
It's
a ring with a bar
it's a
ball
sun.
on it. Oh.
It's one of those little halfies. I really don't know.
It's like the
I had to
septum.
Google all of this.
Hi, Diane.
But what's funny is if
Diane.
you look up butcher and blackbird piercing, it comes right up. So if you want to Google it.
So he's
Shit.
like, oh my God, that's so funny. You have a locket piercing and I have a key piercing. And this is going to be
Oh,
great.
They're meant to be.
He's probably not circumcised if he's Irish. I need to be quiet.
Does that come up?
No.
It comes up all right.
Yeah, it does.
All
Comes
the
out.
way up.
The last one, the fourchette, I got that a few months before I met you. It just made me feel more confident. And I thought a partner might like it too.
You need to get more witchy for her. She's a little too like, Not to critique.
She's more like dark and
yeah, she's like
moody.
dark and like, oh, I got this for
I
that.
thought a partner might like it
She
too.
speaks in her lower register for sure.
Yes.
Please take it away. I'm sorry.
I appreciate that. I need that, Rowan's eyes are a lightless void. His voice a deep and gravelly rasp when he says, "Did they?" My gaze travels towards the room to land in the shadows. I don't look at him when I shake my head. I don't know. I haven't been with anyone since I met you. Those words aren't met with silence. They hang in the air. They consume the oxygen in the room. When my gaze lifts from the shadows, it collides with Rowan's, and I see it. The exact moment his restraint detonates.
Yeah, like his restaurant.
Yeah, boom. Why not? He demands. I shake my head again. I told you already. Stop hiding. It's not going to work with me. Not anymore. You want this? You want me? Then fucking tell me, Sloane.
Yeah, use your words. Consent.
Yeah. Rowan's arms unravel from his chest. His
Like
hands.
Inspector Gadget.
I'm not thinking about Beetlejuice when he does
Yes.
that. And the,
Oh, God. Yep.
Rowan's arms unravel from his chest. His hands lie on my knees, steady on the tremor in my bones to capture the tectonic shift that's cracking me apart.
Earthquake, like that truck outside earlier.
beam me up.
You fucking tell me so. You fucking tell me so that you know when I ruin you for all other men. It's what you asked for. Tell me. You, I say. Every breath shudders through my lungs. I met you. I didn't want anyone else, just you. I only want you.
Do you think she wants him?
I think she wants you. There's no amusement or relief in his eyes, only predatory insanity. He looks at me the way a tiger would a lamb, a meal to be devoured. The mattress dips as he shifts one of his legs into the bed and then the other to kneel between my spread calves. I know it's calves, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just funny.
I should. Okay.
Keep going.
It's a
You know how
stupid
the
word.
girl crawls out of the well in the ring?
Yeah.
That's how I pictured him crawling on the bed, like one leg just goes up.
Long unraveling arms.
Why?
Remember that you just said, remember what you just said when you think you can't possibly come again, because you will. We've got 4 fucking years to make up for.
He's a pleasure, Dom.
Why 4 years?
Because they've been playing this
That's how
game for
long
4
they've been
years.
playing?
Mm.
Shit.
Love a slow burn.
Whew.
Lots of time jumps, though.
They haven't hooked up with anyone in 4 years.
They are back.
They're both drinking that absinthe. Wow.
Wow. She's like, I got this piercing for nothing. I've been sitting on this for 4 years, literally. Rowan sinks down between my thighs, his calloused palms wrapped around my tender flesh to keep me bared wide open. His eyes still hold mine from the length of my body, a gravitational pull I can't escape from. Pick a safe word. Do it now. I swallow hard.
Thurston.
Chainsaw.
Oh my God.
His breathy laugh, a burst of warmth against my core. How fitting, love. Now be a good girl and find something to grab onto.
Her shoulders hurt. All right. Yeah.
She's like,
it's elevated.
She
kinda
uses
can't.
one arm to hold on.
She's hanging on to those nipple rings.
her other one's just like kind of like cradled up because it's the only position it feels okay
Yeah, there's like
in.
a pillow under it to keep the blood flow.
Then he says, then passes one long, slow lick over my center because I'm about to destroy you.
Okay, so swipe.
Ooh,
He
a
makes-
yellow.
He's destroying
That's
her.
when she comes.
She comes.
That's not for you.
Her cunt pulses.
But he's finger blasting her, going down on her. But she's trying to be quiet because it's at Fion's house. But he's like, I want you to be loud. I don't care about them. And I'm going to give you this one for
Those brothers.
Fuck up.
They've got headphones.
They've heard worse
Yeah.
things.
He's
He's
like,
a doctor. He knows
They're
about
3 in coach, not 3 in first class. All right.
he's basically like, I'll give you this one for free, but get loud. And so
Get
now,
loud.
Get loud. Get loud. Da, 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 da. Get loud. Woo. Okay. That's it. Now we're
yeah.
Swipe. And now she's getting loud.
Now we're
Now we're gonna fuck.
with one hand behind my shoulders.
Oh, this is Rowan's POV now.
Oh, with one hand behind my shoulders, I pull my shirt off, tossing it to the floor. Sloane's eyes roam across my body to take me in, and I let her. I fucking welcome it. She likes to remind me not to let my prettiness get to my head. But I know what I am and what effect I can have. I'm muscle and scars blended with scripts and swirls of black ink.
He's crazy. He's confident. He's Irish. Oh my
Covered in
God.
tats. Something caught your eye, pretty girl? Her throat strains as she swallows. I feel the heat of her gaze as it drags at my body to collide with mine. Yes, all of you. Oh, good, I say as I unfasten my belt and unzip my jeans to pull them and my briefs down,
Briefs gone.
freeing my erection. Her
Whip it
eyes
out.
drop to my cock as I wrap my palm around it to pass my hand over my length in a slow stroke. She licks her lips. She's licking her chops. I can see her pulse pound in her neck, even in the dim light. Wouldn't want you to be disappointed.
He's got that feral night blind vision.
Everything's just green. Sloane huffs an incredulous laugh. Impossible. And then she meets my eyes and her expression serious. You're beautiful, Rowan. This
You're
time,
beautiful.
It's my turn to blush. Princess. I'm just kidding.
Stop.
I wrap my hand around her ankle and open her wider as I climb back onto the bed.
Like the girl from The Ring.
Are you on contraception? Ugh. Don't say contraception.
They're in a doctor's house.
They literally have crossed the threshold of being barely friends, long distance friends. You know what I mean? He doesn't know.
Right, he doesn't know, but the word contraception is
Yeah.
very weird.
Are you on birth
Would you like to
control?
have intercourse? Like,
Yeah.
come on, it's just not sexy.
Yeah.
All right, okay, I'm sorry.
But if you know that versus silence, go ahead and ask.
Yeah. She goes, yes,
Yes.
I have an IUD.
Yeah, she loves
Yeah.
those piercings.
It's yeah. She's like, you know what? I want one inside.
Inside, all around, north,
also-
south, east, west.
Very effective. You know. Good. I notch the head of my cock to her entrance, roll it across the fourchette piercing. That just makes me think of like something with cooking. Like it makes me think of a cut, like a bavette,
like a
like a
knife.
cut of meat.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Fucking hell. She's going to feel like heaven, just like I always knew she would. Because I'm going to fucking fill you until you're overflowing with my cum. My eyes drift closed as I run the crown of my erection over her labia piercings, up one side and back down the other.
What if he came and it was cold like ice cream?
Oh my god. I think I'm gonna have bad dreams about the like lobotomied person eating ice cream.
Probably.
A deep, unsteady breath fills my lungs as I deny myself a moment longer. I want to savor the anticipation. Sloane's hand finds my wrist and her nails dig into my skin. When I open my eyes, I find desperation staring back at me. She doesn't just want this as much as I do. She fucking needs it. Fuck me, Rowan. Please destroy me. My restraint snaps. Then look down. Watch how well you take me. Skip. This is a wall of text.
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize.
I push her tight heat. I push into her tight heat. Ugh, just enough that the crown is
She wants the
enveloped.
loose, cool.
Cold meat.
Just like that cool. The crown is enveloped by her warmth. She watches as just like I demanded, breath sawing from her lungs. It's me, saw. A whimper passes her lips when I remain still, all my attention honed on the way her body feels around mine. The piercings glinting so beautifully in the dim light.
They're like little diamonds.
Yeah, they must be pretty big. There's like a big old wiener
He's
down
got
there.
that night vision.
That's true. I slide my cock in a little deeper, then withdraw just an inch. Her pussy clenched around me. Goddamn, Sloane. Look at how desperate your cunt is to be ruined.
Round of applause for Vanessa. It's been a minute since Emily was clutching her pearls, and I feel like you're definitely oh my God, the ice cream and this. And
I'm kicking my foot, but not in
not
a good way.
You're like trying to run away.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, so fucking tight. Doesn't want to let me go. With every shallow thrust, I push deeper, pausing whenever Sloane tries to throw her head back on a moan.
Careful.
I want her to watch, to never fucking forget this moment. So I wait. Whenever she tries to look away, whenever pleasure pulls her from me, I bide my time until her focus is back right where I want it.
Back
on
in.
me, on us. And when she finally stays riveted to where our bodies are joined, I spread her legs wider and thrust deeper until I finally bottom out. My hips flush against her flesh.
Flush
Against my flesh.
He's flustered with the flush and the flush.
Chainsaw. I stay there, my hands fastened to her wrist, to her waist, my gaze ranking from where I'm buried deep in her pussy to her beautiful bruised body. Ugh. My focus lands on her face, and I drink in every change in her expression As
let's
I pull,
reframe. He doesn't like that she's bruised. He likes the body in spite of the bruises. He's like, oh my God, I see your beauty through the boot print on your face.
that's right. I keep forgetting she has a boot print on her
she's all
face.
fucked up. She's got like dried blood.
I just make me think of the guy from Home Alone when he has the iron
yeah.
on his face.
That's probably pretty
Or
good.
the other guy. It doesn't matter. That's great. Perfect.
As I pull out to the tip of my erection to thrust all the way into this base, Sloane's responding moan is loud, desperate. She grasps the headboard and I do it again. This time she's louder still. That's my girl, I say, meeting her dark and hooded gaze with my rakish grin as I lean forward. My hand folds around her throat. Be as loud as you want. The whole goddamn neighborhood could hear you and
Barbara
I
has a
wouldn't give a
question.
fuck. Barbara has a
my
question.
Barbara's question. Excellent reading. I love
Thank
it. I
you.
appreciate it. So good. I'm in it. Do you think, I guess you already know, Emily, do you think that his situation gets hooked on one of the piercings and then he gets circumcised and they're like, oh my God, and then they eat it together?
Whoa. No.
You should write books.
Is that
That doesn't happen.
That's
in
all
them.
me, baby.
Whoa.
That's all Barbara
I'm just
brain.
trying to really let us know what dreams you have tonight. Because
Wow, that's scary.
Don't eat late.
I would think it would be more if he were pierced and the piercings got tangled.
yeah, like when you get a brush stuck in your hair.
Yeah.
Only one of us can
continue.
have piercings.
Ugh. I slam into her with long, powerful strokes, my cock rolling over that piercing with every pass.
Careful.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
With every pass, making me feral with want. I'm flooded with her. Her scent and her raspy moans, her pulse as it surges against my palm. I rut into her, hard, deep, unrelenting and merciless. She strains against my grip around her throat, veins protruding in lines up her neck.
She had a rough day, but she's into it. They're compatible. It's fine.
I tell her all the ways I'm going to take her in her mouth, in her perfect pussy, in her tight little ass.
Yeah.
I'm going to fill her up until I am everywhere.
Everywhere. Emily's struggling.
Inside
Vanessa,
I might have highlighted too much.
sitting like you are being read a Christmas story as a
She's like-
child. She's just sitting there like,
And then what happens?
It gets so much better.
oh my God. Okay, I
just
need
like
it.
she's everywhere in me, and she fucking loves it. Her arouser perfumes the air. She pleads for more. She begs for me not to stop, and I don't, not for a single second. I firm my grip around her throat. With one hand, press my fingers to her clit in circles, and the other, and slam into her.
I just
Are we
pictured
yellow
the,
too?
I don't know why it's yellow.
I pictured the clit piercing being like a spinny, like
He's spilling into her, shaking my heart a rot. Wait, sorry. I'm right behind. And, so she comes. Of
Okay.
course. An electric current rolls across my spine and my balls tighten. She's like, boom, gotcha.
she tased him.
It's
called edging.
Yeah.
My final victim.
My balls tighten and I'm spilling into her, shaking my heart. A riot of deafening drums in my ears. I push us deep as she can take me and relish the flutter of her pussy as it milks every drop of cum.
Get that ice cream.
I pull out slowly, inch by inch, riveted to the side of our glistening arousal as it coats my cock. Sloane's arm is slung over her eyes as she tries to recover her breath. It's adorable, really.
Her
She
shoulder's dislocated again.
Yeah, she's like, fuck it. I just plop it up there. It's adorable, really. She probably already thinks I've destroyed her. She's wrong.
See, I looked over Vanessa while you were reading, and she looked like when she gets evil, you know? Like, what, you're in for it. We're in for it. Okay.
I leaned. Oh, okay.
Yep. What are we doing? What are we doing?
I lean down and seal my mouth over her pussy.
Yeah.
My fingers work her swollen clit. I'm rewarded with a shocked yelp of my name as I plunge my tongue into her pulsing channel. Rowan. Her muscles contract and our cum floods my mouth.
Okay.
He sucks it out of her like a ho-ho.
Yeah. Like a straw. Like a milkshake.
I smile against her flesh as I collect our spend.
I knew
On
you were
my
going to try to
tongue.
gross me out with that, so I just like didn't take any of it in, and then I thought about it. And That's so. They're
It's
so
like a
romantic.
cannoli. He's like,
Keep going.
then
so
I
romantic.
prowl up the length of her body.
Does he spit into her mouth?
Vanessa,
No.
I think the realization is finally settling in. This isn't even close to over. It's only just begun. We've only just begun to come. My weight rests on my forearms as I hover over her.
Don't.
I tap one finger to her lips.
Don't.
Tap, tap, tap. Open wide.
Don't.
Sloane's
Don't.
lip part.
Don't read it. Don't read
I
it.
spit the cum into her waiting mouth.
I would kill him. He would be my first kill.
It's like back at him. Swallow. She does. Her eyes not leaving mine, not until I crush my lips into hers. He sucks it back. Get back. This kiss is raw. There's
All
no
I can
barrier
picture is
left.
that scene in Titanic where they're spitting off this out. I'm very. Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, like a mint or something. Okay.
There's no barrier left between us now. It's Sloane stripped down to little more than carnal want. Like, this is where you started, too. Like, this is the first fuck for them. Like,
Yeah,
it's
but they're
been
literally
building for 4
psychopaths.
years.
I know, but they've got a lifetime because they're soulmates to like to build on too.
He's scared. He's never going to see her again. You got to make sure she never forgets.
Oh God. Okay, so I make nothing more.
nasty.
She bites. Our teeth clash. She bites down on my bottom lip, and a tang of iron bleeds into the flavors of sweetness and salt.
Ugh.
You taste that, Blackbird? You taste that, Blackbird? I ask. When I pull away just enough that I take up all the space in her field of vision. Yes, she whispers. You know what that is? She has a good sense to shake her head. I smile. An appetizer. And now it's time for a fucking feast. What?
They fuck more after this.
Oh, really? Yeah. And that's where we start. I slide back down her body to settle between her trembling thighs as I snake a hand beneath her back to raise her pussy to my mouth. And just as I promised, before the night is through, she screams. Why does she scream? Just because it was like too much? Did he bite her?
No, he was trying to make her scream all night because she didn't want to scream because she didn't want to be loud.
Brother has noise canceling headphones in. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was
That's new.
a lot.
That
All
was
right.
new.
We are an hour in, so
I'm done.
okay, we're done.
done.
We're done. That's the climax, literally.
Wow. Like, yeah, there's nothing to go from there.
He literally is like, I'm taking you home to Boston. Like, I'm not taking you to North Carolina. You're gonna live with me. We're gonna
Get
be
in the
together.
car. We're going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
to the
stuff
harbor.
happens. It's totally. I'm not gonna tell you because it'll
Read the
just
book
ruin
because
the
it's
book.
so many people. Okay, cool.
But yeah. So Goodreads has it as a 4.07, 300,000 reviews.
For 1 year. It's only
Yeah.
been out a year.
It's really popular.
So many friends.
So many friends.
Gabby is currently reading. Jody and 37 other friends of ours want to read it. Kimberly and 35 of our other friends have marked it as read.
Nice.
So I'll read Kimberly's. Already making the prediction that this will be my favorite book of the year. The rival only being the next book in the series. The main characters are so lovable, quotable. You root for them from the jump. The banter is great between Rowan and Sloane. Probably the best I've read in years. Had me rolling, pulled at the heartstrings, fanning myself from the spice, and it convinced me that only people can find true love are serial killers because they just accept everything about each other, the good, the bad, the ugly.
Oh, they're soulmates.
Excellent review.
Yes. Rebecca, 4 stars. This was so good. I absolutely loved it. Never going to look at cookies and cream ice cream the same, though.
It was cookies and cream.
cookies and cream?
Nope, that's not correct.
So, Jenny Lee, Lily, Samantha. Let's see. Who else?
Cookies and cream.
Sarah, Taylor, Deanna, Ashley, Julie, Alexandria, Carly, Kimberly, Victoria, Megan, Madison, Marlene, Nola, Dana, Jamie, Georgia, Anissa, Sarah, Vanessa,
Hey.
Nicole, Daniela, Courtney, Jamie, Taylor, Ree, and Sophie.
Damn. Hi, friends.
I don't really want to read like a whole bunch of reviews because we had so many friends of the podcast, but I will say that I did include one star from Hannah, not a friend of the pod, but she said it's like Dexter but hornier.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
I really love this book so much, and I think it really is the perfect thing. Like if you like horror, but I think a lot
I
of
love horror.
dark
Horror.
horror. I think a lot of dark romance girlies didn't like this because they were like, he should have just locked her up in that cage that he found her in the beginning.
They're like actual dark where it's like, oh.
Yeah, like why wait 4 years?
Why
Like
could be
just go
nicer?
kidnap her.
This is a rom-com featuring serial killers,
Yes.
not serial killers who are psychopaths. Well,
I can
Some
see how
people
this
were like
is.
they were the most boring serial killers ever.
they want to read the story about the ice cream. Okay,
Right.
cool.
I can see how this was the story rights were sold because it's like as long as they don't include that,
They better not show the spitting.
I don't know. Depends on
Probably
what
not.
I
channel
know, they
picks
better
it
not.
up.
It's on Netflix.
Wow. Well, I mean, I enjoyed that. That was scary.
That was a scary,
It was
perfect
something
Halloween
new.
book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Halloween.
Halloween.
Do you say Halloween or Halloween?
Halloween.
Halloween.
It's
Halloween. Halloween. Well, I hope y'all have a happy Halloween, and I hope that all of our abusers get killed. You know?
I hope they have like their worst fears come true right before they die.
Their mummified
Yeah.
mom tells them that she's not proud of them.
Yeah.
All the bad things.
Everything, you know? But if you liked us, you can let us know. You can leave a review. You can tell your friends. You can tell everybody. You can tell the trick-or-treaters when they come to your house.
Oh my no, they're
Lee-
too young.
They're, well, maybe.
never
Leave
their
a
moms?
comment. Let us know what you dressed up as this year.
Oh
Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah.
You guys know what you're dressing up as? No?
For your party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll tell you. At Close by Pearls Pod, we also have a bonus episode every month that for our Patreon book boyfriends and above. I don't know what I'm doing.
She's flustered. She's flustered from all the flesh and the flesh skin and and he's feral.
Patreon.com/Clutch My Pearls Pod. So for all of our Patreon people, you get an episode a day early. So for you, I'll see you Monday. For everyone else, I'll see you next Tuesday. Happy Halloween.
Bye.